Hello, it's Romano. How's everyone doing? Good, good, goody, goody, good. I've been asked to do this one a few times. I got it recently, so why not? I've been wearing it quite a bit, so why not do it? This is Guerlain's Insolence Eau de Parfum. It does come in eau de toilette. It does come in a few different variations and different forms. There's one called My Insolence. There's one called Insolence Eau de Glacis, I think, a white one. But I went straight for the purple one, because I love purple, and I'm an eau de parfum whore, basically. I don't know why, I'm just more likely to try an eau de parfum. I think it goes with the thinking it's going to be better quality, which isn't always true. Anyway, yeah, this is a floral fragrance, came out in 2008, and it's really, really cool, actually. First of all, I thought I didn't like it, but then I realised that I really, really do. So, this basically is centred around the violet flower. That's everything this is all about. It's a massive violet fragrance. So what I'll say first of all is about violets. They're really beautiful. They smell lovely, don't they? They are very, very nice. They are usually a little bit more dainty or sweet or powdery or a bit more delicate. And the first thing I'll say about this is violets ramped up to 100. This is violets on crack. This is a modern violet fragrance. Violets, unfortunately, do sometimes have the unfortunate pairing together with elderly people, which I don't agree with, because violets can be done in a more modern way as opposed to a classic way. But yeah, I'll read you a little bit about what it says on the Guerlain website. Insolence, it means bad behaviour or rude or disrespectful behaviour. So I'm not sure why you'd make such a pretty fragrance and a really pretty bottle as well. My new light really blinds me. I'm going to have to sort that out because I can't. When I went into my bedroom a minute ago, I had these white spots everywhere. So right now I feel like I'm on stage and I'm looking out into the crowd. Anyway, so they say insolence is a transfiguration, a totally new and yet familiar flower that will whisk you away to a world full of daring, irreverence and freedom. This extreme freedom, spontaneity and even her excesses make the insolence woman magnificent. So yeah, I describe this as violets ramped up. That's the only way I can think of describing it, because it's really powerful violets. But I really like how Guerlain describe it as well. They say it showcases an overdosed high voltage violet. That's such an amazing way to describe it. I love it. I'm not sure of the differences between this and the eau de toilette. I've never tried that one, unfortunately. But they say that this one is more intimate and more enveloping than the eau de toilette and more reserved. So, you know, just goes to show eau de parfums aren't always stronger or more bold or anything like that. This is supposed to be a more, I guess, subtle and a little bit more maybe a bit more smooth. I don't know, I've not smelled the other one, so I'm not sure. Also, this is the first time Guerlain has ever used berries in a fragrance. When I read that, I was looking up stuff because I thought, I'm sure Winter Delice by them has berries in it, but apparently not, it's just on the box. Anyway, what are the notes? So, the top notes are red berries. It doesn't say which, unfortunately. Guessing from it, I really couldn't tell you because the violet really just does stomp all over everything else. Then the heart notes are violet, iris and orange blossom. Iris lends a powderiness to this violet. Violet is usually powdery anyway, but in this it isn't. So that gives it a bit of powderiness. And then the base is tonka, sandalwood and woody notes. Woody notes of a description, again, we don't know. So we have to just smell it and find out. So like I said, yeah. Oh, let me show you the bottle first, quickly, and the box. So, the box is very shiny, and yeah, I just love the Guerlain logo. I think it's really pretty. It's lovely. This is like a big purple starburst, all very shiny. And the bottle is weird. It tilts to one side when you put it on a flat surface. You've got the Guerlain on the sprayer and on the lid, and that's it really. It's just like a flying saucer, 3 triple flying saucers, or 3 plates that are just about to fall over. Anyway, so what does it smell like? So, like I said, this is Violet's ramped up to 100. I describe this as being really syrupy. It feels like violets have been refined into a real concentrated form and then soaked in something very syrupy and sweet. So it's lovely. It does have, like I said, a powdery touch to it. The iris tempers it down just a little bit with a powderiness. But I mainly get a very high-pitched, syrupy violet that is very powerful when you first spray it. So it's one of those ones that you might want to go easy on the trigger with, I would say. And not spray it on your chin. I'm always aware of perfume phase. So yeah, it's very powerful at first. It's one of those ones that I think could probably get a bit choking and probably overbearing if it's oversprayed, and people might just complain. I don't think it's probably the easiest fragrance to like unless you're really sure that you love violets. You have to be sure of that because that's what this is all about. It's basically like a violet soliflor with just a few accents around it. So when they say enveloping, yes, it does. It throws out quite well. It lasts a really, really long time, and it's just showcasing quite a. I'm just nicking their word there, aren't I? Oh no, I didn't. I mean, I just came out of nowhere. It came from me. It's just showcasing a kind of more modern violet. It's breaking away from that sometimes stereotypical thing of people thinking that violet fragrances are tuned into, or are, what's the word I'm looking for? Something that elderly folk wear. I don't like that. Anyway, if you do like violets anyway, try Bulgari Pour Femme, really, really cool. And I'll just quickly tell you about the dry down. It doesn't change a massive amount on me. It does stay quite linear, which I like. It lasts for ages. It lasts about 7 hours on me. I would say that when it gets to the kind of drier stages, there is a woodiness that makes it, just gives it that bit more of something a bit sharp. And the Tonka sweetens it at the same time. So it does almost turn a bit like candied violets at the end. But at the beginning it's more syrupy, so it's more high-pitched golden syrup violets here, and then when it's dry, it goes a little bit more like a candy sweet violet, and it does come closer to the skin again, so it does become more manageable, but you just got to be careful of those first few minutes. Anyway, like I've mentioned a few times before recently, I've teamed up with my friends at allbeauty.co.uk and .com. You can buy this there now. They've got a great selection of Guerlain stuff there. I don't see this one as much as I see the Eau de Toilette, or not for as good a price as I saw it on there anyway. So yeah, go check them out. I'll put links to their sites below and also directly to the product. And I hope you like this review. Okay, it was fun. Oh, okay, I'll see you guys soon for another review. Okay, bye.